Alright guys, so let me quickly teach you how to make semo. The reason why we really want to use semo most times in abroad is because we can't see fufu. Yeah, we can see fufu. So but semo is something that we can easily get because they eat it in abroad also. You understand? So this is the semo. I'm taking half of it and I'm using 400 ml of water. You know what I mean? 400 ml of water. So with this half bag of semo, so let's get into it. All I did, I just low the stove so that it will not burn the pot, because mostly this pot, they are pots be coated with some chemicals, so we have to be careful of the kind of pot we use. Make sure we use original pot. So let's continue, and you can see, I just want you guys to see it proper. So look at it, it's already heated a little, so I will start stirring right now, and you can see the soup beside it. I just don't want to show the soup, so let's continue turning it. So some people will say I stir it, so but I just said turn it, and you can see that gradually while turning it, the texture is changing. Yes, that is how it's supposed to be. So just keep turning, and please, wherever you're doing this, you have to concentrate. And like a lot of people from the beginners, before they know it, the whole thing will get stiff and they don't know the process. Every time they keep doing that mistakes. So the secret behind it is you have to reduce your stove. Instead of your stove should be like a +9, at least should be like minus, -6 to 7. That is okay for us. So look at it now, the texture has finally changed. So just keep turning, and when you turn this, and in case maybe you notice that it's not done, you can add a little bit of water. But as at this stage, you don't need to add water because there's still water, you understand. But when the stove is too heated, you will see that it will consume the water quickly, and it will be now, the texture will now be stiff. So a lot of people find it difficult to make semo, especially for beginners. It took me a very long time before I could know how to make semo, also amala, because when I see, if I try to make this semo, before I know it, it end up being having some lumps in it. So I was really confused, and when I tell people, guys, can you teach me? Because like a mockery to them, like, how can you say, grown up as you are, you don't know how to make this? So I took it upon myself, and I have to find a way. You see the way the texture is really changing fast. It's amazing that the texture is really changing fast. So I brought this water beside it now, so that in case it's getting burnt, so I can add water. So how did I discover this? I just took a bowl, I added water, and I turned the semo inside a bowl. I stirred it together, make sure it got smooth before, putting it in the pot. So, and I transferred it to the pot, so it was like a milk texture, That was how I did it. And I started turning it. When I started turning, while it's been heated on the low heat of the stove, so that was how I got it right. Now you can see the semo at this stage is really done. It's really done, but not 100%. So what do I have to do now? It's really done and not 100%. It's soft, so I have to add more semo, a little, not just more, a little. So I will add little of the semo so that it can get more thick. So the semo, what will the semo, the one I'm adding, what will it serve right now? It will serve as a thickener. You understand? The question is, would the one I will add to it, will it make it done also? Of course, you can see, so I've added as a thickener to make it more thicker, and at the same time I will cook it to make sure it get done. So I will continue stirring it. When I continue stirring it, there's a saying that said, you keep doing a thing and you want to see different result. Yes, sometimes some of all these saying they are correct, sometimes they are not correct. I just discovered that you can still do one thing and you make results. So I added another thickener to it so that it can get thick. What am I using as thickener again is the Semol. But what is the one thing I keep doing and I still get result on this situation? You're right, is this turning. I just keep turning it and make sure I turn it from the down, then up, down, up. That was one thing I would just keep doing it. I did not add any change. All right, as at this time, the semo is really done. The semo is done, equally done. All right, so, but just because of the extra thickener I added, which is the sebo that I added to make it more thicker, I just wanted to get more done perfectly. So I just have to keep turning the way it is from the in-depth of the pot. See the way it's been rooted up, then turn it again and again. So now when I touch it this time, I found out that wow, the sebo is really done. It's ready to consume. All right, so it is what it is. So it's not more than this, guys. This is how to make semo. It's not more than this. You see, I have finally saved myself from making a semo that is having lumps, that one kind of will eat, Then I was ashamed of myself then, but now I'm no longer, rather I'm proud of myself. You can see. So this was how I really succeeded the whole thing. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, click on the notification button to enable you to see more of our videos in case we upload, because we will definitely be uploading more amazing videos. And remember, this channel is how to make whatever you want to make, like food, especially food. When it comes to food is number one thing that I know everybody is really need to know how to cook, because you can't be buying food all the time. Once again, do not forget, we got you covered. Kitchen Republic.